The Bible says, "Enter ye in at the strait gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat." Jesus Christ, as he concludes his Sermon on the Mount, presents his audience with two very different ways. The narrow way, which leads unto life, and the broad way, which leads to destruction. The question is, which way are you going? Many there be which go in the broad way, the wide gate that leads to destruction. Many are trusting their own righteousness. Many are trusting their own strength. Many are following the principles and the rudiments of this world. But there's this far fewer group of people that will enter in that strait gate, that narrow way that leads unto life, that God blesses, the way of faith, the way of the cross, the way of salvation. Which way are you going today? You may feel outnumbered as a Christian. You may feel like, why don't I just throw in the towel and enter into the broad way and just go with the flow? But Jesus says it's the strait gate. That's the way of salvation. It's the narrow way that leads to life. An old preacher said one time, if you want to know which way God is going, just see which way the world is going and go the opposite way. Don't be discouraged today, dear Christian. Don't feel outnumbered. One man with God is the majority. Stay on that narrow path. Stay on that strait gate. For even if all the world looks like they're rejoicing together and walking down the broad way, if you know you're walking with God, even if you feel like you're the only one, you are walking the path of righteousness. So be encouraged and stay in God's narrow way.